Hi guys, Josh here, welcome to Frames Per Second. Today we're shooting some Tri-X in 120, so we're going to do some street as we make our way to the markets. Blech. Tri-X is my go-to black and white film. It's got amazing contrast, really nice grain, and sometimes when you shoot it right, no grain at all. And I just love the look of it. It is kind of the gold standard of black and white. It's been around for 65 years and it's still going strong and it's still at a great and really affordable price. That's why I like Tri-X. And this is going to be a very short video just because there's not a lot of footage for it and just because of everything that's kind of going on around the world right now. But I still wanted to put up a video just to give you something different, something less sad to watch. I've already done videos on Tri-X, so feel free to go back and see those ones if you want a bit more detail and a bit more thoughts in it. But I think the images speak for themselves. While they're not groundbreaking or amazing street photos, you can see the quality of the film with its contrast, with the grain, with how black the blacks are, how nice the detail still is retained in the highlights. It was a pretty sunny day and the sun, so it still was able to get really nice looking quality from it. We stopped by this donut van which makes jam donuts and they're pretty famous and apparently the best in Melbourne, or at least one of the best donut places in Melbourne. So definitely worth checking out. They tasted absolutely delicious. Pretty good price to them as well. Here unfortunately the guy on the right was facing me and then turned away, and here this guy stepped back before I could take the photo. And honestly that just happens when people are working and you take your photos of them. It's unpredictable, but here you can notice the grain a bit more than the others, and here it just shows a nice kind of contrast and how the blacks look, but there's still detail in them, which can be tricky with some black and white films. And this is just a nice moment of street. Here was pretty cramped, so it was a bit tricky shooting medium format, but I was still able to get some moments. And there's still shots that I like. But yeah, overall, this roll was solid, but not amazing. But the film itself is fantastic. And so I highly recommend it, especially if you're looking for cheaper black and white films. It's one of the cheapest and it's one of the best. I really like this shot actually. And it's been around for 65 years for a reason, so I highly recommend Tri-X. Yeah.
Let me know your thoughts on the images below. Feel free to like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications so you know when there's a new episode. I'm Josh, this has been Frames Per Second. Just get out there and shoot some film.